Good afternoon and welcome back to round 2 action here at the Hurley Pro. This is heat number 9, featuring 2 former world champions. Both have won here in the past at different parts of their careers. Joel Parkinson, the regular foot from Australia, and C.J. Hobgood from Florida.
He's going to draw first blood. Is he going to let this one go? Joel goes.
Parko now setting up this first turn. A big hook right in the guts of the pocket. Nice controlled carve on the second effort. And just classic approach from Joel Parkinson with a full wrap to start off with the lead.
And Joel Parkinson's opening wave there. Beautiful trademark surfing there from Joel. Off the bottom and into another maneuver. So Joel Parkinson surfing nice and clean and smooth. Wraps around there. Doesn't quite get that inside bonus section, but kicks on out. But this first turn really is where all the damage has been done. Right there, beautiful slashing turn from Joel Parkinson, straight into it. Seamless surfing. Joel Parkinson has put a little bit more aggression into his surfing over the past couple of years, Joe. You had criticism about it making it look too easy.
I said good news for him. The predominant scores are coming from the rights. He looked at me and smiled. We'll see if it hinders him in this heat.
Thank you, Todd. Right into the backhand re-entry from C.J. Hobgood. He'll fade that cut back, look to the inside. He'll fall on the finish and answer back, but a solid update from Kleiny. Parko was talking about that stiff neck back in Tahiti. Fought through, and now he's here again. Up on his second ride now. Highline wrap to start. Still a bit of open face left. He'll go straight up into a tail slide. Extends this one out in front with a big roundhouse cutback. And he's out of there. Classic lines from the former world champion. Both world champs putting some numbers on the board.
Who said you can't go straight up on your forehand? Joel Parkinson just did that. This is C.J. Hobgood's opening wave there. Beautiful turn to kick things off. Nice, smooth surfing. Just forcing that next turn there. Out on the open face. Just driving back. And finish, well, almost finished off, but you just can't afford to do that against Joel. Watch this turn from Joel. Trademark stuff right here. Watch this next maneuver. This is what surprised me. Straight off the bottom. Vertical snap. Get some release on that back foot. And straight into the next turn. Big wraparound cutback. I love that cutback from Joel. You can see how dramatic it is when he bounces off that white water and literally catapults him back out onto the open face. Joel, one of the best at it.
From those first couple of waves, as we'll catch up with the last of C.J. Hobgood right here.
Yeah, silky smooth backhand surfing from C.J. Wants to keep that goofy foot run alive. Beautiful turn right there back into the power source. I love how he gets super low as he gets nice and low. Gets that real spring in his step. Sort of almost like a spring that coils up and literally explodes off the top. Beautiful surfing there from C.J. and then right behind him, Joel Parkinson just tweaking that one again. Off the bottom, slashing again. So Joel Parkinson not showing any signs of that injury right there. Just trademark stuff from him. What a great battle we got on our hands. It's a very close heat at the moment. I think wave selection is going to be the difference there. Joel going for a little bit of air reverse at the end. Maybe wrong choice in turns.
And now C.J. keeping this exchange alive on the backhand. Will reach for a little backside punt. Pulls that off. Meeting up with the end section with a couple of little finishing moves. So we see Parko start with a 5.83, build to a 6.5. It looks like Parko will get a jump start for the paddle battle for priority. Let's go back to Joel's first turn here, Potts.
Yeah, Joel Parkinson, good size wave right here. Jams it off the top. I mean, that's as good as it gets right there as far as frontside surfing goes. And again, right in the pocket, just showing some variety. Showing that real perfect transition between his maneuvers. Nice and smooth. Bangs it off the top again, so a bunch of different turns right there on the forehand. Joel Parkinson maximizing the scoring potential on the small wave, and then just goes for that little extra bit at the end there, but to me the damage was already done. That is going to be an excellent score for Joel. And then right behind him, CJ on a good size wave here. Jams it under the lip right there. Waiting for it now, just really capitalizes on that little inside section. Up and over the top right here, and looks for a little bit of an aerial. Doesn't quite get that fins out the back, but finishes off nicely. So I think Joel Parkinson's going to get the nod in that exchange.
Still talking about the forecast. We'll watch this replay as Joel Parkinson setting up that huge hook to start.
Yeah, just great surfing here from Joel. And you heard Pete talk about that. It's the best wave you've seen Joel surf so far in this event. Jamming that turn right there. Just a beautiful variety of maneuvers, speed, power and flow, you know, innovation, you know, just commitment, degree of difficulty. All those boxes were ticked.
One more heat to go to follow. And now we're going to be following C.J. Hobgood, looking to make a comeback roll. Hard off the bottom, tags the top turn. He gets a little bit stuck, so he has to kick right out.
Yeah, good move there from CJ. If you don't get that good start, if you don't connect with that first turn, especially against someone like Joel, you're better off kicking out. You're better off getting out of that wave and resetting, getting back into the lineup, get that priority under your belt and wait for the next good one. Plenty of time remaining. But I tell you what, have a look at this wave here from Joel. This is what happened while we're at the break. Straight off the bottom, off the top. Watch his cutback, Joe. How's the power involved in that right there? One of the best in the world at it. Again, just tags another beautiful turn. So Joel Parkinson, and then guess what he does? He does that. Another big score for Joel. You can see the body language. That felt good. For me, the second turn on this wave was the one. The most underrated turn in the game right here. Look at that. Boom! Right back into the white water. Bounces off. It comes out with a lot of speed and straight into the next turn. That's what I'm talking about. And then finishes off nicely. So Joel Parkinson showing a mixture of old school, that rail turn, and then that big air reverse at the end. Another massive score for Joel.
9.17 right after his 9.57.
You know, just still surfing incredibly well.
Here comes Hobgood. Beautiful blast off the top, controlling that big tail slide. Carves through the next section off the top. A full wrap, punches out the rebound. He'll control the slide. Getting a little creative on that finish. Best score for CJ right now is 6.2. He was just trying to break the combination with that last wave.
Well, he's going to need something in the nines to do that. I think he's going to have to wait for a set wave, and he's going to literally have to blow up. Do those big, beautiful backside maneuvers that we're so used to seeing from CJ. This one good, though. Watch this one right here. Straight off the bottom, gets a little bit of a tweak in there, brings it back around, and straight into another one. It's a beautiful surfing there from CJ. I like this cutback as well. Bangs it off the white water, slides the tail out. Showing some innovation there, showing some control. Kicks out. I'd pay good money for a wave like that.
This looks so fun.
But unfortunately, it's not going to be enough.
Oh, what a fun little ride on the inside. That's what lowers is all about. Even the smaller A-frames are so rippable. And CJ makes it his canvas. You think about CJ at all the holloways, and you know that he's going to charge. But I love the style that he puts on a wave like here at lower Trestles. What was your favorite turn on this wave, Potts?
Yeah, I think that first turn was lovely. I think the second one right here, I like that. A little bit more of a gouge and brought it right the way back around. I'm a big fan of the cutback as well. Showed a little bit of a different tilt on it by hitting the white water and letting those fins slide back around.
Way out the back, a little bit of a sneak attack, but Parko catches up with the takeoff. Already with a ton of speed. A huge roundhouse wrap with a big rebound. Now going straight up for the carve to tail release. He'll sink down to the bottom, but still has control. A big two maneuver combination. But Parko with his hands up knows the rest of that wave is still reeling on down these cobblestone rocks without him.
It's still going. Unfortunate there, but how was that first turn? That first turn was amazing. Let's have a look here. Takes off on a good sized wave, out on the open face, and then lays it over. Look at that. Just holding that rail, gaining speed, and then it's literally a backside hook under the lip. Off the bottom again and just drives it, loses the fins, and that's kind of what hurt him right there. You can see him hold his hands up right there going, oh, I just blew the best wave out there all day. I thought that was going to be another 9-point ride for Joel Parkinson.
Up in between championship tour events, and now CJ takes off late, now setting up a foam climb, nice and vertical. Beautiful backhand hook for CJ Hobgood. And a long backhand float. He'll try to stuff that end section. Total control. And he's out of there.
These guys are so spoiled. Look at the waves they're getting here at the moment. I mean, it's just non-stop perfection. It's been like this all day. The women started off with a bang. Some great heats in round number 2. The men took over, and it's just been fireworks ever since, Joe. And by the way, the goofy footers have had their way with the regular footers. Let's have a look at CJ's wave here. Beautiful opening turn, straight off the bottom, up and over the white water. Second turn, to me, the best one right there. Just gouges it. Drives down the line. I like the way he stands tall right there. And how does he pull that off? I mean, that was insane right there. The projection to get that speed to go up and over the whitewater.
50 seconds on the clock. As we know, this could be his last heat ever at Lower Trestles. Here comes Parko one more time. Tail drift. Deep bottom turn and jams it onto the lip. He's got some speed for the air. All footwork there with that air reverse on the inside. Two big punts in this matchup for Parkinson and two gigantic scores. Counting a 9.57, a 9.17, and he's going to call it a day.
Quiet, let's have a look at this little wave here. This is just a victory lap for Joel. Jams it off the top. I love that slide straight into the next bottom turn. Nice and low. Jammed it again. Now he's starting to feel it, thinking, yep, bang. Beautiful rotation. Comes out nice and clean. That is going to be another good score for Joel Parkinson. Sore neck and all. Well, that was probably one of the best performances I've seen all day.
Such a special heat for Joel Parkinson. Dominating his best performance of the season as he takes out C.J. Hobgood.